Here with me right now in the studio, I want to call him the CEO or the founder or the manufacturer in charge, chief engineer, but though he's a doctor of Brightence Electronics. Brightence, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate your coming.
Thank you so much.
When we heard about Brightence, this Brightence, that Brightence Electronics all through. Now, this is the man for the first time on a Sunday morning to really let you know what he has in stock for us. So, Brightence, over to you. You have various products, right?
Yes.
Electrical products. We want to really hear and, of course, see them.
Okay, in Brightence Electronics Company, by the grace of God, I am the MD CEO of Brightence Electronics, as you've introduced, and I'm also the chief inventor of all Brightence Electronics Company products. And by the grace of God, we have a lot of products that is being manufactured in Brightence Electronics Company. We have the Brightence inverters, we have the Brightence alternator booster, we are now working on what we call the Brightence stabilizers, because we've come to realize recently that most of the stabilizers in the market are really not durable. So because of that, we are now trying to do a stabilizer that should be outstanding, a stabilizer that should have an AVRO inbuilt, a stabilizer that should have a double system transformer in such a way that if you live in a place where your voltage is too low, as the current is coming from your prepaid meter, it enters one of the transformer in the stabilizer, that will step it up. By the time it enters the second transformer, as it's coming out from the stabilizer, you will have a full voltage, which will be between 220 to 240 volts. It will be a stabilizer that will be completely digital. To be digital, anything it is doing, to write it in words, you will see what it is doing at a time. So it's going to be a stabilizer that is second to none, and that I believe the world has never seen, because I'm the chief inventor, I'm the one who designed the circuit diagrams. I know what I'm going to put inside that's going to make the Brightence stabilizer to become a stabilizer the world has never seen before, a stabilizer that you have not seen in the market before, a Brightence stabilizer that will be outstanding and perfect in its functions. A stabilizer that if you live in a place with low voltage, you are sure that once you install that stabilizer in your house, you are surely going to have your normal voltage of 220 to 240, no matter how low the incoming voltage is going to be like. So that is why the stabilizer is going to have a double system transformer, such that when public power is coming, as it engages one of the transformer, it steps it up. By the time it enters the second transformer inside the same stabilizer, the second one will step it up again. And by the time it enters your house, you have a full voltage. You see, most stabilizers these days are actually not stabilizing the voltage. You will just see them making this kind of sound. But this time around, you are going to have a stabilizer not only stabilizing the voltage, it's going to have an inbuilt AVRO, an automatic voltage regulator. You will see it there, and you are going to enjoy it. And I want to tell Nigerians that if you are interested in getting Brightence stabilizers, then you have to come on the 15th, from on the 15th of July. Come and make deposits. If you make deposit by 15th of July, by month ending, you get yours. Because we don't have the money yet to mass produce it for everybody. So if you make deposit, we give you a receipt, you pay into the company's account that bears Brightence Electronics Company International Limited. And when you pay into the company's account, then we will now give you a receipt that yes, you've made deposit. Once your stabilizer is ready, you pay your balance and you pick it up. So now I want to also let you know that in Brightence Electronics Company, we manufacture Brightence inverters, we manufacture Brightence alternator boosters. I am the medical doctor who designed the first ever Brightence fuel-free generator. And I designed that generator to work without fuel when I was in 300 level in University of Benin. When I was studying dentistry in School of Medicine, University of Benin, I was when I designed the first ever fuel-free generator. Although because of Nigerian factor, I have sold out the patent right for that. But if you want to watch the video on how I did the Brightence fuel-free generator, go to YouTube, type the word videos of Brightence, and you will see evidence of what I have done over the years and so many things I'm still doing. Now, when you do look at the screen just now, you saw the display pictures of the Brightence inverters. Now, looking at these inverters on the screen, does it not look beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
Does it look locally made? Look at the finished work. The finished work will tell you how rugged the inverter is. Now, the inverter has a screen. If you look at the screen, you see the multiple functions. You see, the Brightence inverters, by the grace of God, this one you are seeing in the screen is the 2017-2018 version of Brightence inverter. This is the 2018 version, 2017-2018 version. That's what you are looking at on the screen.
All right.
This is an inverter that you can manipulate both the hardware and the software of the inverter. You can regulate it in such a way that, supposing you live in a place where you have low voltage, you can decide to set the low voltage of the Brightence inverter in such a way that even if you know in Nigeria, our normal voltage is 220 to 240. Anything that is below 200 is low voltage. Anything that is above 240 can be described to be a high voltage. So now, if you have this latest 2017-2018 Brightence inverter, you will discover that if you live in a place where you have a low voltage less than 200 volts, you can decide to reduce even the volt of the inverter low current in such a way that at 150 or 140 or 130 to be even as low as 100 volts, that inverter will charge the battery for you.
Really?
It will charge your battery for you, and it will charge it the same way it will charge if it is in the normal 220. You are going to be the one to set it to the way you want it. And then, if you also use the same Brightence inverter and you live in a place where you have fluctuating voltage from public power, and maybe sometimes the next thing you see, your public voltage is above 240 and it may damage some of your electronics, what you're going to do is now is that you can adjust the inverter high current voltage signal to be 250 volts or 260 volts or even 270 volts. And by so doing, no matter how high or how suddenly high your public power is, it will not damage the inverter, neither the electronics being powered by that inverter. That is the 2017-2018 version of Brightence inverter. And I'm telling you now that these Brightence inverters, we have the analog ones that are cheaper, we have the digital ones, the pure sine wave, and the case may be. But if you want to buy the Brightence inverter, whether you are buying the analog or the digital inverters or the square wave inverter as the case may be, all of them has the same warranty because they are made in the same company and they all have their own minimum warranty of the same quality. So we don't go below our company standards.
And what's the warranty?
Yes, our warranty varies from 3 months to 3 years, depending on the product or the kVA of inverter you are buying. Oh, wow. And I want to let you know that if you buy a small lab version or a small kVA of the Brightence inverter, and maybe after some years you now want to buy a higher kVA, you can return it. You can return the one you bought before. And then if you are able to introduce 6 of your friends after buying the Brightence inverter, we are going to manufacture for you the next higher kVA and give it to you for free, a free upgrade. And then our Brightence inverter from 6 kVA, 10 kVA, 9 kVA, and the case may be, they can power ACs, they can carry borehole, they can be used for industrial places like churches. You can use the Brightence inverter of 12 kVA or 15 kVA to power your church. Right. You understand? And to power heavy-duty electrical material.
All right, now, Brightence, I'm receiving strong signal from our control tower talking about the presidential director that our time is up. Where is Brightence Electronics located?
Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH, Ugbowo, Benin City. If you are coming from the express road, along the road, just after Foursquare Gospel Church, the next 2 buildings, you will see Brightence Electronics Corporate Head Office. Because our corporate head office is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 o'clock to 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 o'clock to 3 p.m. because we use our Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for production. Because we don't have the money yet to mass produce the product at once. Okay,
thank you so much, Brightence. I think you are still going to be around tomorrow.
I will.
Yeah, you still get to hear more from this young man, a medical doctor turned engineer. Can you beat that? Anyway, this will draw curtain on today's edition of This Morning on Night TV. So you could be around tomorrow to continue with the rest of the show for the week.